If you're needing that motivation to pursue your passions and commit to a life away from the city, check out our top reasons for living off-grid. Outcastland.com. We often don't know what we can truly accomplish until we push ourselves to do more. And once you set up an off-grid homestead, along with sustainable sources of food and energy, you'll have already achieved something that few people are brave enough to take on. And you'll be amazed at what you can truly be able to attain when you set your mind to it. By living off-grid, you're pulling yourself away from those unhealthy eating habits that are so accessible in the city. You're not only forcing yourself to think smarter about your food, but you'll also be exercising by simply living and producing for yourself. This is arguably the most natural way for our bodies to work and live, and in the long run, you'll be happier for it. Let's face it, the environment is suffering due to the impact humans are having on it, and by living off-grid, you're providing yourself the opportunity to lower that impact and live in a sustainable way that not only benefits you in the present, but hopefully all of us in the future. Reconnecting and appreciating nature for what it can provide for you can be a healing experience. Not only can it provide for you food and shelter, you can also benefit from its ability to provide balance to you both mentally and spiritually. So breaking away from the anxiety that the city life often causes, it can give yourself room to return to what truly makes you happy. By living off-grid and reducing your living expenses gives you an incredible opportunity to build wealth for yourself and your children. Off-grid land is most oftentimes a fraction of the cost of property in the city and almost never goes down in value. Making such a drastic change to your lifestyle almost always means downsizing. And by downsizing, you force yourself to make tough decisions and truly learn what is most important to you. And for most people, they learn that by going without and removing that clutter from their life, they free themselves of the burden of things, and no longer are you spending your time taking care of all those items and storing those items. You can finally get back to taking care of yourself and your family. On the note of learning what you can go without, getting rid of unnecessary expenses continues that trend, and reducing what you need or what you even think you need not only frees your mind but also your wallet. So whether that means saying goodbye to streaming services, costly shopping habits, unhealthy eating out, you can easily let them go by simply not having the option available to you while living off-grid. Being more self-reliant gives you the opportunity to take your skills and your talents from excited amateur to experienced veteran. So whether you're looking to expand your gardening abilities, grow as a carpenter, or simply become the ultimate jack of all trades, going off-grid provides you with the perfect stage to do exactly that. Well, anyone who has lived through a tornado, an ice storm, or other destructive event, you know that being solely dependent on a utility company to provide you with your electricity and your water, it can be pretty unreliable. So knowing the ins and outs of your own utilities and knowing how to repair it when the need arises means you're never at the mercy of a company whose priorities lie elsewhere. It's pretty common sense, but few things are as freeing as reducing or hopefully eliminating your debt and not being shackled by financial strains that come with borrowing money. And to wrap it up, it's hard to argue a better reason for living off-grid than just pure freedom. Freedom from restrictions of society, freedom from the high cost of living in the city, freedom to do the things you want, and live the lifestyle that you design and that fits the mold that you create for yourself. Thanks for checking out the video. Be sure to subscribe. Keep watching all of our other videos. Check us out on social media along with YouTube. We have Facebook and Instagram. And be sure to check us out at outcastland.com.